Welcome back. You are listening to Midlife Crisis, the podcast with
Just the right amount of overthinking.
that feels like your group chat finally hit record, where two lifelong friends navigate work, life, sports, takes, and whatever else is trending with a mix of hot takes, bad jokes, and occasional wisdom. If you're a millennial guy or girl trying to figure it out, welcome. I'm Adrian.
I'm Jeffrey.
Let's get into episode 24.
The Kobe episode.
The Kobe episode, RIP. We got a lot to talk about because we missed an episode last week because for those that happen to be stumbling across this YouTube video, the background looks a little different. There's a whole moving process going on, but we're still recording.
We're rolling.
So, do you have anything else to add?
No, I mean, we also missed because we were just getting back from a trip last weekend to Indio, but I guess we can talk about that more later.
That was the nicest Airbnb I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, 11 dudes, one Airbnb, 8 rooms.
Anything can happen.
2 water slides.
All right, let's just start off on that.
All right.
All right, let's go. All right, we are back. In no particular order, we are gonna catch up on anything that we saw that was interesting over the past
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off with me, Jeff. Do you know what shrekking is?
I read about it. It's when you date someone that is not as attractive as you on purpose.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But why? Why would you do that? I still don't fully understand.
Okay. So first off, for those that don't know, I would be surprised at anyone that doesn't know the reference and where this comes from. It comes from the movie Shrek.
Come on, man.
But yeah, so it's a new word for apparently age-old behavior that involves settling for a relationship with someone less attractive than you. However, there's a twist. When you get shreked, the person you lowered your standards for still ends up hurting you and not treating you the way you had hoped. People make the assumption if they date someone uglier than they are, they will get treated better, and this isn't always true.
Mm-hmm.
For those who've been shreked, the goal isn't to retreat back to only dating conventionally attractive people. It's to develop better assessment skills for character, values, and emotional availability, regardless of what package they come in. And this is via the New York Post. So this is an article that they posted, basically describing what this is. I feel like women do this more than men do.
No, come on.
You don't think so?
No.
Really?
No.
I don't know.
I think if you just want a relationship, if you want somebody to be with, then yeah, maybe you'll lower your standards for whatever those may be to have someone consistent, right? Everybody does.
Yeah, but men are just gooners. Like I think across the board, women do this. I'm not saying men don't. Okay, but
why would women do it more though? I don't get it.
Because you make the assumption. It says it. You make the assumption that someone, if you settle for someone that is less attractive than you are, they're going to treat you better.
But it's not.
So it's true. Okay. Like let's say you're a very attractive woman, and your entire dating experience, you've dated attractive men that know that they can pull a lot of women,
and they've been assholes. Okay.
So then they mistreat you or whatever. So then you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to break the pattern. I'm going to date the ugly guy, give him a chance.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be ugly. It could just be
okay, whatever. Less attractive guy.
The 5 out of 10.
Yeah. And
or
then,
6.
And then he breaks your heart too. And then now you're like, what the hell?
Or you're just not happy, with that 5 or 6 or 7 after you try it.
Yeah. I'm not saying it doesn't happen for men. My gut tells me this happens a lot more with women.
Do you think you've ever been shreked?
Women are more emotionally driven.
Have you ever shreked?
Have I ever shreked?
Be honest.
I don't think so.
Dated someone where you...
Like they were more attractive than I was and I just mistreated them?
No, I meant the opposite. Have you ever, purposely dated somebody just hoping that they would be a better partner, knowing that maybe they weren't the most attractive to you? Maybe, other people, they're a 10 out of 10, but maybe to you...
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It hasn't happened to me. I'm very vain and shallow.
I was going to say, yeah, you probably don't have that issue, big dog. If you don't think someone's attractive, they're getting the stiff arm.
Next.
They're getting the Derrick Henry. Get out of here.
You like that, though?
Yeah. You're not my Fiona. Come on now. That was good right there. You caught that one?
I caught that
Come
one.
on now.
That was good. I thought this was hilarious. All right, what's hit us with your first starting.
Okay, it's just people. It's people throwing green dildos on the NFL fields. No, seriously.
Green Shrek? I like the through line here.
Green dildos being thrown at sporting events is now becoming a thing. And I understand why people might think it's funny. Whatever.
Started with the WNBA, right?
Started with the WNBA, and I have the actual first date it happened. It started August 5th. Thank you. During 3 different WNBA hoops matchups. So are people like making a group text and going to the WNBA game saying like, oh, this is the day we throw these green dildos?
I don't think so. I think it's just like, I think it started with like some kids thinking it would be hilarious.
Okay.
And then obviously it went viral. So then the next time that there's a game, people are like, oh, what if we do it too?
So is everyone just sneaking in these sexual toys in their backpacks, like just waiting for the first dildo to be thrown and then everyone else throws them?
Why are you assuming that they're carrying in the backpack?
Okay. Where? Okay. I asked Tori, my wife, about this, and her first thought was, that's a lot of money you're wasting. Because
dildos are dildos expensive?
Yeah, well, I think so. They cost something. Right? So why would you throw money away like that? Anyway, so they were thrown at the Bengals versus Browns game and the Dolphins versus Colts game. The Bengals and Browns game was a banger, and the Colts beat up on the Dolphins. So maybe the dildo throwers just needed something to do. Actually, back on August 20th in the WNBA games, an Ohio man was arrested after he threw a green dildo at the Barclays Center and hit a young girl. And he got arrested.
They charged him with like assault.
Yes, for that. Yes, assault.
Assault with dildo.
up to 7 years in prison.
Yeah.
And then Sophie Cunningham, your girl, was also hit.
I know.
Crazy.
We're here for you, Sophie. I'm here for you.
The dildo-demic.
That's good.
I don't know. I just thought it was bad.
Okay. All right. Let's stay on the topic of football. I'll give you the next point. All right, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. We missed a week. So this is technically like a week old news, but Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are now engaged. Jeff, how upset are you?
So the joke that I've been running for my entire teaching career is that I'm really into Taylor Swift, and that we dated. We didn't, obviously, but that had a big crush, whatever. And so in my classroom, I actually had a big old life-size Taylor Swift. You saw it, right?
I don't think I've seen the
so it was a life-size printout of Taylor Swift, and the day the news happened, everybody was coming up to me. Oh my God, what do you think? Are you sad? So to make it dramatic, I went over and I pulled off a Taylor Swift in my classroom.
Were your students laughing?
Yeah. The counselors came and gave me a hug and gave me hilarious. So everybody knows. But good for them. I like Travis Kelce. I like his personality. I like the way he plays. I think he's a cool dude. And T Swizzle is T Swizzle. So
yeah, I was listening to this podcast that I listen to all the time called Group Chat, and they were just talking about how interesting it is that like Travis Kelce is like such a bro of the character.
Yeah.
And then Taylor Swift is this like America's like, I don't know, like
sweetheart.
Yeah, like queen. Like
she is. She's the queen.
And just in the era of anti-toxic masculinity, how the irony of like
see, I would say he's a bro
with like this, like he literally has a beer
garage
company
beer.
with his brother called Garage Beers.
But I think I would argue that he was more of a bro way before he met her, and now he's
still a bro.
Is he?
Bro. Yeah.
What constitutes a bro?
Just like
sportsy football player.
Let's chug some beers, brother. That's the persona.
I hope it works. I hope it lasts. I hope they have an awesome wedding. I actually also made the joke to my students that I was invited to the wedding. And some of the dumb ones bought it.
Yeah, well, now with AI, you can
Photoshop yourself in there.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting to mention.
Yeah.
What else you got?
We talked a lot about the protein water from 2 weeks ago at Costco. Still haven't tried it. Still haven't got it. Right. Have you tried it yet?
No, I haven't.
So now Starbucks is hopping on the protein wagon, the protein trend wagon.
Called it.
And they are coming out with protein heavy, 30 plus grams of protein coffee drinks, right?
Yep.
And I think that it's going to be successful because if I go to Starbucks and I see that on the menu, that's what I'm getting. I don't need to get the dragon fruit refresher anymore. I want some protein in my coffee.
Yes.
You have the actual like stuff and stats on the actual drink. So what is it?
So it's 36 grams of protein. The notes
in a tall, venti, grande.
I'm guessing it's regardless of whatever size, or who knows? Maybe it'll up the
30.
Yeah, depending on the size you get. But I don't know if I called it on one of the last episodes, but I for sure.
Yeah, you said protein's coming.
Well, I said protein's coming, but for Starbucks specifically, I don't know if it was you or maybe it was Daniel, someone else. I had a conversation recently, like this must have been at least like months ago, where I was like, Starbucks needs to drop a protein coffee or drink, and I mean, it only makes sense. So it's going to launch or start on September 29th.
Okay. So soon. A couple weeks. Would you try it?
Yes, for sure. Without a doubt. I just wonder like how many calories it's going to have too. And
what's the kind of protein? Did it say? Is it whey?
It's probably going to be whey. Yeah. Is my guess. I wonder how long it's going to last though. Like is this protein fad here to stay? Or is it just going to be like a 6-month, year-long thing and then, you know?
I think people know. People know they need more. And I saw on that same article that you sent that according to the 2025 IFIC Food and Health Survey, 70% of Americans say that they are trying to consume more protein. So 7 out of 10 people are trying to.
Yeah. All right. Can we move on to the next one?
Yep.
All right. I thought this one was a interesting conversation starter. And this is from Self Magazine, which I've never heard of, but I came across this on social. And it talks about the contrarian friend.
The friend that always wants to be different?
The friend that always wants to give you pushback on everything that you have to say.
Okay.
So I'm just going to read it verbatim from the notes I took down. The contrarian friend is real, and they're driving everyone crazy. They're a special kind of emotional drain that comes from talking to someone who disagrees. There's a special kind of emotional drain that comes from talking to someone who disagrees with everything you say. And thanks to a string of viral TikToks, this particular red flag now has a name, the contrarian friend. So apparently it's a thing. People are talking about things to look out for in terms of like
in your friend own friendships. Yeah.
This type of companion isn't just occasionally opinionated or a stickler for proper grammar. No matter the topic, the contrarian is always chiming in with a buzzkill rebuttal. The constant pushback could come from poor social awareness. The contrarian just enjoys having the last word or adding controversy for the sake of controversy itself. Perhaps because they crave attention that comes with being different. They want to seem more intelligent with their one-upmanship, or because tearing you down somehow lifts them up. And the last thing is just setting boundaries is important if you want to maintain the friendship with this type of person. Otherwise, you just need to stop being friends.
I think you need this. I think you need one of these people in your friendships.
No, you don't.
You do.
No, you don't.
Because if you have the same ideas and just this groupthink, this like mindset with all your friends, that's boring.
No, I think this is different than holding people accountable, though. This is just like someone that just feels the need to push back for the sake of pushing back, as opposed to, I think, like having constructive feedback or having some sort of alternate, idea or counterpoint is important.
Okay.
For growth and like to give people a different perspective.
Isn't that having a contrary opinion?
No, because I think that there are times where you share something with someone and there doesn't need to be an opinion about it or to come from it. Sometimes you just share things with people for the sake of sharing. Would you agree?
I mean, that's what being friends is, right?
See?
Sharing opinions.
That was?
But also, I would argue that I don't think I am the contrarian friend, but
no, you're not.
I think we both have some, and I appreciate when they are like this, even though sometimes it's a little much. But you kind of have to like throw them a bone and be like, okay, I want to see what this person gives me on this topic of conversation. I want to hear the contrarian perspective.
It's detrimental if like it gets both you and that person nowhere in terms of like one-on-one relationship. Just strictly because they lack the self-awareness to understand what they're even talking about. like, or the why behind why they're even pushing back.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's move on. All right, what else you got?
You want to talk about Kim K?
I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the her comments on school.
Yeah. I always like to bring stuff back to school. You know me.
Hit us with it. What'd she say?
So
Jeff? Why did she upset you?
It wasn't more so upsetting that I was feeling, by Kim K, but she said that, and I quote, "I don't believe in homework, but I'm going to tell you why. Kids are in school for 8 hours a day," she said. "When they come home, they need to also, they do sports. They have a life. They spend time with their family. I think that homework should be left for in school." So Kim K, while I agree with the idea that kids need to have time to do other things, I will say that I think homework is a great and helpful part of figuring out how to be independent when you're a kid, and it's needed.
I think it just helps you remember the things you learned.
I just think you have to have independent practice on your own time. You have to be able to go home and at least do maybe 30 minutes to an hour of just work on your own on stuff that you did in class.
I think we're saying the same thing.
I know.
It just helps you remember things you learned.
I know. But so do you think that even when they're little, even when they're like 5, 6, 7, should they be doing homework?
Yeah, I think so.
Really? Okay.
I think so. I actually look forward. Well, I say that now. I look forward to, like, for Cairo, for example, to bring home some sort of assignment so that he can have like the challenge of figuring the thing out. And obviously, like when you're really little, right? It's just like connect this shape to the matching shape or whatever it is.
It makes, and I'm not trying to say that I give, an hour of homework a night to my classes, because I don't. I rarely give any homework to my sophomore classes. To the seniors for AP, it's a little different, right? This is a college class. Like, you're going to have to read and do, independent thinking on your own. But I don't know. I always, when I got home from school, when I was, elementary, middle, high school, whatever, like, I just knew I wanted to get my homework done so then I could go do my activities or play my games or whatever. And I think that the homework helped me, like, get ready for the next step, the next grade, the next whatever. And as being a father, like you said, I look forward to hopefully helping my kids with their homework as well when they have it.
I think at a minimum too, it checks off the box of teaching kids, whether it's young kids or teenagers, to finish the task before. Yeah. I always tell Cairo, we need to do what we have to do before we can do what we want to do.
That's life right there.
Exactly what I always tell him. Yes. Next topic. America has its first chief design officer.
What does that mean?
His name's Joe Gebbia. I hope I'm saying his name.
This is the first one ever.
First one ever. So basically, Trump came out with this initiative to make design a more important aspect, or an important piece of the government to improve the overall system, user interfaces across all the websites that exist for the federal government. So this guy was appointed. He was one of the Airbnb co-founders. He was an artist first, then became a designer, then became the Airbnb co-founder, like I just mentioned. So this is an initiative under Trump for America by Design, in an effort to standardize design across 26,000 federal websites to improve digital interfaces. And this appointment marks the first time a designer holds such a formalized leadership position at the federal government level. His deliverables are due July 4th of this coming year.
No website left behind.
No. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Come on now.
That was nice. This is a good thing.
Yeah. Who do you think that the government, the president, and everybody else wants? I know there's a tangent. Wants to play the Super Bowl halftime show this year.
Taylor Swift.
I guarantee you that they did not maybe want Kendrick last year, right? Is that like far-fetched to say?
No, I think that's pretty obvious.
Okay. So you think that they want Taylor Swift this year?
Yeah.
Do you think that's what most people want? Who do you want?
I don't care.
You don't care? You have to care.
Who do I want?
I was talking to my beautiful and loving wife yesterday about this, and we both said the same person that we both want. Not Taylor Swift.
I want Drake.
You want Drake? Really? Yeah, I guess, right after Kendrick. We want Sabrina Carpenter. Me and Tori want Sabrina.
Oh my God.
Dude, that'd be such a banger. Sabrina would rock
She's not big
the
enough.
house. Yeah, oh my God, yes,
No,
she
she's
is.
not.
Dude,
No, she's
Sabrina
not.
is right. If
she's
Taylor
not.
Swift is
No,
1A,
she's not. No, she's fucking not.
Sabrina
no,
is
she's not. I guarantee you she's
1B.
not. I guarantee you she's not. She's big, don't get me wrong, but she's not. Not even close.
You don't think Sabrina's big enough to headline the Super Bowl?
Fuck no. Not even close.
Oh my God.
Olivia Rodrigo, maybe.
Are you serious? You
Yes.
think Olivia is bigger than Sabrina right now?
You want to bet on this?
I'll bet you $1 million if I had it.
Don't do it. You're gonna lose. I promise you, you're gonna lose.
Okay.
Confidently, I can assure you by scale.
How are we
sales,
gonna measure
plays,
this?
Everything, and just the amount of because you could literally look up her audience size right now.
On what, Spotify?
No, on Google.
Are we talking like net worth or just audience size?
Audience size, tour magnitude.
Okay, so you think Olivia is
I don't
right
think
now?
I know.
Okay, I want to bet. Can we also ask the beautiful people that listen to this podcast?
$20.
25.
Okay, 25.
We're shaking right now for those listening.
All right. Moving
Okay.
on. Next topic.
I guarantee everyone listening is like, oh, Jeff's right. Sabrina is
No,
way
she's
bigger
not.
than Olivia. And
Okay,
I love
no,
Olivia.
Okay, here's the thing. The marketing got you. The TikToks got you. It is
No.
absolutely not true. Olivia Rodrigo is bigger. I promise you. My hands are shaking right now. I know I'm right.
Okay.
I hope I'm right.
The marketing got me. The TikTokers got me.
I want Taylor Swift for the Super Bowl.
Olivia would be good too, though.
A new class action lawsuit targets Amazon Prime. Can you
Okay.
guess why? Did you read this when I sent it?
It was because you don't own your
You don't own
movies
shit.
that you
You
buy.
don't own shit. That's why.
Isn't that also, this is also happening with like
Video games.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So yes, the reason it's happening is because on Amazon Prime, as many of us know, you can rent or buy TV show, movie, whatever. So they're being accused of bait and switch methods, tactics. They are claiming the company misleads consumers into believing they purchased movies or TV shows when in reality they were granted a revocable license to stream content. They, being the law firm that's handling the class action lawsuit. My note on this is, why can't we just go back to owning shit?
Mhm.
I'm getting tired of these goddamn subscriptions.
Do you miss physical?
Yes, for sure.
Do you actually, or do you
Yes,
just say
dude,
that?
in the middle of us packing all this stuff? You know what I found? I found the first 6 movies of the Star Wars franchise
On
And
DVD?
on DVD, and I was like, damn,
Do you even have a DVD player?
you can use your PlayStation.
Can you?
I think yes,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
yeah. And I was like, wow, like if all else fails, Disney Plus goes down,
You can still use it.
I can watch them. So then I looked it up out of curiosity on like eBay, and they're like selling for like $60.
What, the
for the
DVDs?
set- the set of 6.
Because they're collectibles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Or
okay.
Blu-rays
Well,
too,
I think
probably.
I think there's like a desire for like having
Physical.
physical. Anyway, to your point, this type of thing carries over to video games. A lot of people will buy a game, and if like the server for the game ends up, going out or
Mhm.
whatever, you don't have access to play the game anymore.
Even if you have the disc sometimes.
Yeah, didn't that happen with like Halo?
Well, servers shut down eventually, right?
Yeah,
But I don't know if it was Halo, but these big games come and go, and you can never play them again and get they're online because eventually they're going to shut down.
yeah. Anyway, last point on this is the lawsuit against Amazon specifically points out the language used on the platform. Consumers are told they can buy a movie, but tucked away in its fine print is a disclaimer that the user receives a license to the content. The complaint argues that the disclosure is buried and misleading, leaving buyers with far less than they bargained for. I mean, I'm glad something's happening because I mean, like,
When I click buy, I want to be able to have
I want to
it.
be. It's like
and
it's
own
mine.
it. I own
Or
that
at
thing.
least change the button. License.
Yeah, but when people actually click that, oh, I licensed this movie. Hey, class, I have this
Hey,
movie
honey,
license.
you want to license this movie tonight
Yeah,
and
yeah.
have some popcorn?
Yeah, no one's like, what? So,
Okay. Anyway, they're gonna make the argument that you are buying the license. OnlyFans beats Nvidia and Apple to become one of the most revenue efficient companies in the world. It generated $1.3 billion in 2023 with only 42 employees. My note on this is that the Gooners will always pump the economy.
they will definitely pump the economy. Damn, that's a lot.
I mean, yeah, like I
42 people working there,
42
that's
people, and the company's making 1.3.
OnlyFans.
And I didn't take down the amount of employees ratio to the amount of revenue for Apple and Nvidia, but it's like drastically different. Like they're in the hundreds of thousands of
what
employees.
A business model. What a time.
And it's just one dude. One dude started the company.
Yeah. I can honestly say I've never been on the site or the app, but those that use it, Godspeed. Good for them.
Gen Z are craving third spaces. This is what I was trying to bring up on a past podcast, and I was third locations? What do they call? Anyway, third spaces, yeah. This is basically like what used to exist, because you have like the workplace and then you have home.
That's two spaces.
Yeah. They're like in TV sitcoms.
They need a coffee shop.
Bar or a
bar.
coffee shop, yeah.
But they don't drink.
Yeah, but I mean, like now everything's like AI and online, and we see this consistent theme that Gen Z is like scared to socialize. So there's like this need, and I don't even think it's just Gen Z. I think it's millennials too. I think people in general are craving more opportunities to meet in person and just like have experiences in real life.
Could it be a gym?
Yeah, so it could be a gym, but
bowling alley.
I mean, it could be. No, I don't think so. There's just a business opportunity here for brands, like companies in general, to create either specific locations that are third spaces or just launch marketing events or experiential marketing in locations to bring people in and create these experiences. Yes, people are experiencing a loneliness epidemic, especially these weird ass Gen Zers.
They are weird. I'm going to say it again. I've been on their side recently, but now they are weird.
So I got down 10% to 25%. This is the proportion of people that don't socialize even once per week. This has risen according to the Financial Times. 25. It used to be 10% of people that don't even socialize once per week. Now it's up to 25%.
Think it's going to keep going up?
Probably, yes, dude. With AI and everything. Did you see what I sent you guys in the chat, the boys chat earlier? There's like this like real life looking robot, like a chick. I genuinely think in the future people are just gonna date robots.
Yeah,
no. Stay at home, put the VR headset on, and like I know it's gross. Ugh. An interesting thing to point out though. There has been a shift away from nightlife. I think we've seen this. We've talked about like Vegas. I think we've even seen it in person. Clubs are kind of, have not dead, but it's different than when we were in our 20s, let's say. Even bars, all that stuff, it just feels different now. So people have shifted away from nightlife to daytime thing. So we've seen an uptick in run clubs, for example. Yeah. Coffee shop DJ sets.
That's cool. Open mic night type stuff.
Just things to experience during the day. People are like craving more moments of meeting people in real life.
Did you see they're making a like adult version of Chuck E. Cheese?
It's another perfect example.
Dude, that sounds fucking awesome.
There's another perfect example. Yes, and I could see that working.
I forget the same reason. Is it called Chuck Cheese or what is it?
I don't know.
Dude, but it sounds really cool. It's a Chuck E. Cheese, but just without all the kids.
Yeah,
that sounds amazing.
Dude, I have a lot of notes to carry through for this, so
keep it running.
Bear with me. All right, here we go.
I'm just thinking out loud.
All right, I'm gonna transition to the next topic here. Trading cards.
Oh God. Oh, don't get him started. Dude, this guy sends me pictures of his stupid ass Pokemon cards every day, and I don't respond. And I'm hoping he'll get the message that I don't care. At all. It's every single day. It's like, Jeff, check this out. I'm gonna get this one graded. Why are you being such a
contrarian, dude? You're supposed to be the pacifist. What's going on here?
Chef, I'm gonna get this. I said, Chef.
Hey, Chef.
I'm gonna get this graded. It might be $300. I don't give a fuck, Adrian.
Well, you know what? You might not give a fuck, but this is the perfect segue because I'll tell you who does give a fuck. Retailers give a fuck. Okay. Trading cards have become retail's new billion-dollar play. Billion, that's a billion with a B.
With a B.
Target says sales are up nearly 70% this year and could top $1 billion in 2025. Walmart reports a 200% spike on its marketplace, with Pokemon alone up more than 10x year over year. Goddamn nerds.
God,
AKA me.
Is it Pokemon and sports cards?
I think it's primarily Pokemon and sports. Yes.
Yeah.
There's other things too, but I think
is Yu-Gi-Oh gone?
I don't know. Most buyers aren't playing the game; they are collecting and investing. Makes me think of the card show that I went to, and also just a general interesting observation about millennials versus other generations. I think there's just like this like desire to collect. It's like people have like this desire to connect to their childhood and have like this nostalgic emotional connection to the thing. Whether it's
hoarders of dumb BS. not dumb. Sorry. Yeah. Just hoarding
I'm
stuff.
trying to think of like what the equivalent would be for like a past generation.
What people used to collect?
Or just what's...
It's probably Pokemon cards.
No. Like our parents' generation. Like
stamps?
did a version... Yeah,
coins?
Like coin collecting.
Yeah. Those, I mean, that was fun back in the day. Coins and stamps.
Yeah. Dude, I ever since I went to that card show, I feel like I get so much shit on my feed of like the next card show and like this and that. So that's what I've been sending to you. Like asshole.
It's okay. Send them more, and I'll continue to swipe past them.
I know.
And I'll just laugh in my head.
Okay, all right. Here we go. Next topic. I thought this was hilarious and also fucking ridiculous. A man that is 5'4" must earn $220,000 more than a 6-foot man to have the same amount of dating options.
Or he could get the breaking your legs.
Could. I know this is just
surgery
a connection. So maybe it's worth the investment. Then you don't have to like consistently make the money. It's just a one-off.
$220,000 more.
And there's a ratio. I don't have it handy right now, but there was like an entire chart like based on height. I don't know how they landed on these numbers.
2x.
I have a chart on my phone, but maybe like we could throw it up on the Instagram later if we remember. But I was just like, what a fucking crazy idea.
How do they figure out the dating opportunities?
I think they just it's a survey thing. It's like, would you date a man if he was this height?
Oh, and they're asking yes women. Or no.
Yeah, and it's like, well, what if he makes this amount?
And then, interesting.
So obviously you need to make less the taller you are. So you could be broke and be a tall dude and be fine.
I wonder like where the shrekking comes in on this.
I think
like if the dude is like just fugly.
Yeah, but
he's also 6'2" and makes a bunch of money.
Yeah, I think at that point women are just like, okay, at least he's tall.
Yeah, I totally believe you, and I know that it's true. It just kind of hurts me on the inside just knowing that
people are so shallow.
Yeah, that like small
society
people are shit on unless they don't make money and stuff. Like short kings, like I believe in you.
Yeah, men have so much pressure in this facet. Not saying women don't. Women
and
have
short queens too.
No, there's no such thing as women don't get the pass if they're short. They don't have to worry about
not if they're too short.
Yeah, that's
like, you can be too short. I think, right? Yes, you can. Would you date a 3-foot?
Okay,
woman.
How often do you run across a 3-foot?
Not often.
Run across.
I hope you.
How often do you run across? How often do you run over a 3-foot?
Where was she? I didn't see her. Oh shit!
Whoops! Didn't see you there.
Oh god, we're getting canceled.
Okay, moving on.
Jesus.
Drake returned to Bobby Altoff's podcast.
Okay.
Which I don't even know she stopped the original podcast, but so
I saw the clips.
Do you know? Did you watch? I actually listened to it.
I didn't listen to the whole thing, but it was they were just laying on a bed. It was a little weird.
Yeah,
and they were having a conversation in bed.
Yeah, the name of her new podcast that she brought back is Not This Again. I can see why people like her. She's very like unique personality, and like I think. Do you know what happened with her? Like,
no,
there was like this. I mean, she got divorced. There was like this whole like fallout with her ex relationship, and people were saying like it was because of Drake. Like, she cheated on her husband with Drake, and blah blah blah, and all this stuff. No, but it was just like the timing of everything. I think she was having marital issues. Then she had this podcast. It blew up. She got a bunch of like high profile people on it, and then happened to have this episode with Drake. And then like all this, and then she started getting ridiculed and blah blah blah. They talk about it on this episode.
Why was she getting hate?
Because people were like saying, "Oh, you're a bad mother, you're a bad wife, blah blah blah."
Jeez, just
whatever.
The typical,
just
BS,
online shit. It was funny.
The interview with Drake.
Yeah, he's very. I think I said it to you.
He's down to earth for being Drake, right?
Yeah, I think he's
maybe not down to earth. Maybe it's not the right
I think
term.
He's funny. I think he's very self-aware.
Yeah,
he knows how to like make fun of himself. I think he's easy to make fun of, though.
He's like you.
Yeah, I think we have a very similar personality.
He's you in
it's crazy
Drake form.
Yeah, except
the dumb jokes. Yeah. Well, not anymore. But yeah. What?
I don't know. That was fucking funny to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, he's like your personality, just kind of fun, doesn't take anything too serious, even though everything that happened last year obviously probably sent him through a loop, and I think he probably talked about that too, I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
Didn't he say like he made mistakes last year or something like that?
Yeah, he talks about so many different topics. There's one moment where I think Bobby asked him, like, who's your ideal woman? Like, what type of woman would it take for you to settle down?
Okay.
And he's like, probably like a goth baddie.
Yeah, and he said Rhea Ripley.
With O cups.
What's an O cup?
Big old titties.
Oh, they have O cups? That's a thing? So he was messing around.
Yeah, yes, obviously.
But people are going to take it as true.
people are going to take it serious. He's just like leaning all the way in and playing the part.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He's cool.
It was funny. It was a good episode. It's very hilarious.
I think so in my class, I think more of the students are back on Drake now than Kendrick.
Dude, you're not playing Kendrick. You're playing Drake.
Well,
like
some people still play Kendrick.
I mean, come on.
We've talked about this.
If you're hanging out with the baddies, you're not playing Kendrick. You're not. I'm sorry.
You're probably right.
You're not.
I'm not hanging around.
I'm gonna play some Drake.
Baddies though, so I wouldn't know.
Okay.
You are probably still.
No, not really.
Okay.
Anyway, all right. A study finds that the majority of women find it a turnoff if their partner listens to Joe Rogan.
Do you listen to Joe?
I do listen to Joe Rogan.
Every single pod?
Not every single one. Just whenever there's a interesting personality that I care to listen to.
Fair. I used to. I don't anymore.
I was just going to share my personal experience because I have had a moment in the past where
a girl didn't like you because of that?
No, she didn't. It's not that she didn't like me. I think she liked me a lot, but it was a very obvious point of conversation. Like, oh, I just can't believe you listen to Joe Rogan. You listen to Joe Rogan?
Did she listen? Does she know? Like,
no, she hated Joe Rogan. She thought he was like this, hyper conservative misogynist character.
So what did you say? Like, why?
I just didn't get into it. I was just like, oh, yeah, I know, right? Crazy. I listen to Joe Rogan. Like, whatever.
Is that okay? You still like me?
So anyway, you want to go watch a movie?
We can watch this podcast.
But I mean, the observation here is that I think dating, number one, is interesting. Speaking from experience now and like, being past 30, especially being a single dad. And I think also like, not to get political by any means, but just generally speaking, as we've gotten older, especially nowadays with things going on in the world, you can see this clear divide between men and women. Like men tend to, on an average basis, tend to start leaning a little more conservatively, generally speaking, and women tend to lean a little more liberally. So there's kind of like this slight divide on, oh my God, you listen to Joe Rogan? All right, next one. Okay, this is actually useful for people to know. And I don't know if you knew this. I do a lot of freelancing on occasion, design. So this is like helpful for me and for anyone else out there that has money coming in on the side, or even if you're getting money through like Venmo or Zelle or whatever from friends, whatever. President Trump signed a law in July of this year that effectively ended the $600 IRS reporting threshold for third-party payment apps like Venmo and PayPal. For the tax year of this year and beyond. The change was included in a larger legislative package known as the One Big Beautiful Bill. Here's what the change entails. There's a new threshold. The reporting requirement for these platforms has been reverted to the old standard of more than $20,000 in gross payments and more than 200 transactions in a calendar year. The legislative change replaces the phased-in thresholds the IRS had planned, which would have reached $600 by 2026. I had heard about this before, and I was like, fuck, I was a little concerned. The new law offers relief to millions of casual sellers who are concerned about receiving 1099-K forms for personal transactions. The now repealed $600 reporting threshold was originally established under the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021. Another reporting change. The 2025 law also increased the reporting threshold for payments made to independent contractors from 1099 NEC from $600 to $2,000 effective for 2026. So this is good for, in my opinion, for like just the average person that's just having, these like small transactions right, through these apps. Because like, I'm not going to lie, when I found out that like the threshold was going to be $600, I was like, damn, like that's like one weekend.
Yeah, that's a month of just hanging out with friends.
Yeah.
And then you said this is for Venmo and stuff like that.
This is, all like e-payment apps.
Dang. Yeah, I would have had to been reporting a lot of my stuff then too. If it was $600.
Yeah. We'd all be getting chased by the IRS.
I think I think that I don't know if I should say how I use Venmo because they'll come after me.
Nope.
I shouldn't say it.
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not going to. Is your Venmo on public or private?
Private, for sure.
Mine was on public for a long time.
I never understood what the point of having transactions on public
Dude, you know what's hilarious is that mine was on public the longest time, and I had no idea that you could turn it off. And my coworkers were like, "Hey, do you know that we can send or see your dollar Venmo transactions?" And this is during COVID. And I was like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" Because I would put some dumb shit on my memory. It was my dollar bets. It was my dollar Fall Guys bets. So I'd be Venmoing these guys, dollars after losing Fall Guys, and I'd put the most ridiculous, title for it. It was all public. What an idiot.
Kind of funny.
It's hilarious.
It's very on brand.
It's very on brand for Jeff. Like,
I wish we had like a little pull up
so we could see
of the comments. Like, what's the funniest or stupidest
one?
I
don't even want to think about what it was. But it was stupid.
To the past, brother.
Yeah, we're on private now.
And hey, at least now the IRS won't come after you.
Come after me. Whatever.
All right, moving on. Thank you for getting through that with me,
brother.
Next TV film, music video games.
Yeah.
I had to say it like that from the last time.
Yeah. Let's just quickly kind of go through what we've been watching, what you've been watching. I watched The Paper, and I think I'm also on. I'm 3 episodes in, like you are, right?
Okay.
The Office spinoff on Peacock. It came out a couple of days ago. They released the whole season, and I like it a lot so far. I'm probably solid 8.5 out of 10 through 3 episodes. What do you think?
I am on episode 3. I don't think that I've given it enough attention. Granted, when I started watching it, I was working on my laptop, so it was like a casual background thing. From what I caught from the first episode, I love that it, in fact, was an extension of, The Office. I think I just need to rewatch it, start again. So I don't really have an opinion on what I think about it yet.
Okay.
I love the premise though, and I love that it's same style.
Same style. I think all the characters are quite different. I think it's going to take a lot of people, a few episodes to warm up to most of them, and I guess some of the humor is not quite hitting, right away. But like The Office and Parks and Rec didn't have great first seasons, if you remember. So the fact that this season is already doing well for many people is a good thing, and they already renewed it for season 2.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad it's there. And with a show like this, it's so important to have like multiple characters with different personalities. That's what makes it interesting.
The dynamics of them all, right?
I do think that they're missing like the Michael Scott hilarious. Like Michael Scott and Dwight just made the entire show.
Yeah.
Like the ridiculousness of the personality.
They don't have that yet here.
They don't know. This is a little more serious.
A little more maybe pulled back from that craziness. Yeah. But you still have your crazy boss and Esmeralda.
Yeah.
She's not the boss, but yeah, there's still some craziness and some zaniness, but not as much.
It's just different. So and maybe that's okay. So
but maybe it'll come.
Yeah. So I just need to rewatch it.
Yeah. What else you been watching or listening to?
Nothing really. I just have a lot of things that I'm looking forward to.
Okay, what you got
written down? This is just a quick call out. Nothing specific around it. Marvel announced that they're starting to work on the new X-Men film.
First one, right? In a long time
for this new. What would you call it? Phase?
Okay.
Sure. Frankenstein, which I'm looking forward to. Shared the post with you. It played at the Venice Film Festival and received a 13-minute standing ovation.
Okay, that's ridiculous to me, first of all.
How do you, someone timed it?
Oh, yeah. And I want to see the movie too, but who the hell stands up for 13 minutes clapping?
I know. They got paid or something.
Yeah, it's like, what?
This thing better be good. This thing better be movie of the year.
Same thing with the Smashing Machine, which I also want to see with The Rock in it. They had a 10-minute, standing ovation. Get the hell out of here.
I am open to the idea of it being real though, because if you think about the type of people that go to these film festivals,
they're film junkies.
They're just like, oh my God.
But 10 minutes of standing up and clapping?
Maybe.
I don't know. I guess. Maybe I'm just a hater right now.
Yeah. Jacob Elordi, Oscar Isaac.
Yeah,
we're looking forward to.
Are you going to see The Conjuring, the new one?
Maybe.
You're not a Conjuring fan.
I don't even remember if I've seen the past one.
Are you a scary movie fan?
Not really. I'm not against it, but it's not something that I'm like.
Yeah,
oh God,
yeah,
so
we'll see it. It's not getting the best reviews, but scary movies don't need to be that great to be fun.
No,
So.
like you're gonna get.
Yeah, you just
at
want to be
least
scared a
jump
little
scare.
bit. Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to see The Long Walk?
I don't know. It hasn't really grabbed me. I keep seeing the trailer, and I understand the whole premise. I do think that whole experience that they did for whatever the viewers. I don't even know when it happened.
It was like a private early screening where you got to walk 3 miles an hour the whole time.
That was cool. That's a cool way.
Or you get kicked out.
Yeah, that's a cool way to.
Great promotion.
Yeah, promo.
Would you do that?
Yeah, I would do that. I would do that.
I definitely would too.
Yeah, get my walking shoes on.
I will say it'd be hard for me to focus. I think fully on the movie.
No, you wouldn't.
3 miles an hour, like that's kind of a quick pace.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's not just like a normal walk for me though. That's like a brisk walk.
You'd be fine.
Yeah.
For 2 point for 2 hours.
2 hours though. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't pee.
Yeah.
Can't really eat anything. Yeah, I guess you could eat snacks while you're walking, but
munching.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Smashing Machine.
Yeah.
It debuted with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It looks good.
Releases October 3rd.
It looks good.
Let's see.
Good for The Rock.
Yes. Let's see what other things. Other shows. The first trailer for Marvel Zombies animated show dropped.
Mm.
A lot of people hating. What? Like, I think just people. There's so much negativity around Marvel and Disney. Like, people just love to hate on everything. I actually am looking forward to it. I think it's a cool it's a fresh take on like Marvel. Like, we're so used to like seeing the same format.
Yeah.
Granted, like people are like burnt out on superhero, whatever, whether it's TV show or movie. But
yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch it, dude.
I'm gonna watch it.
Tell me how it is.
All right. Let's see. Oh, this is something I'm excited for too. Degrassi drops the official trailer for their new documentary starring Drake and the rest of the crew from that era. Premieres September 13th. So this weekend.
On what?
I don't know. Google it.
Degrassi.
Did you watch that show?
I never watched Degrassi.
Oh my God, dude.
No.
Whatever it takes.
It was about
I can make
high school kids. Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was like this.
Why was
drama.
it called Degrassi?
Because that was the name of the school that they went to.
Oh, it's called Degrassi High School.
Yeah.
Is it like a city?
Yeah, it was like based in Canada. I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's how Drake like became known. He was Jimmy,
guy.
Wheelchair Jimmy. Yeah, I remember when.
Why was he in a wheelchair?
There's an episode where him and another character are bullying this kid, and like they pull this prank where like they embarrass him in front of the entire school, and he comes back with a gun.
Oh,
and he like tries to shoot. He misses one of the other guys and basically like shoots Drake's character as he's running away in the back.
Oh,
and he hits like his spine, so then he loses his ability to walk.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking up how to watch it, and I can't figure it out. Good job, Google.
Dude,
Googling,
I would
Jeff.
watch that show religiously as a teenager. It was so good. It was legit so good.
Was it like a soap opera for teens?
Pretty much.
If Drake's getting shot in the back, then it
Dude,
sounds
it was so good. It was like this drama. It was like I don't know. I don't even know how to. There was also, I had a huge crush on one of the girls.
Which one?
I think her name was Manny.
Manny.
Yeah.
Manni.
Yeah. Anyway.
I can't find out.
All right. Let's see. Are there any other?
I'm not watching that though.
The White Lotus season 4
in France.
Yep, it's gonna be set in France. No idea when it comes out, but we're throwing it out there.
We'll be there.
New Knives Out mystery movies on the way. I watched the first 2. Have you seen it?
I have, and I do. For some reason, I thought this new one was coming out this weekend because of the news, and I got excited. And I opened
December
Netflix,
12th,
and I was like, "Shit!" December 12th. They always come out, I think, around Christmas time, or at least the last one.
Dude, well, I think it makes sense to drop in the holidays. They've done well
on Netflix, right?
I don't know.
It's got to be on Netflix. Glass Onion, I didn't like.
You didn't like Glass Onion?
Number 2 wasn't that good. You know why?
It wasn't as good as the first one, but it was good.
Okay, you know, give me a second. The reason why I didn't like number 2 is because I actually saw I figured it out right away.
Yeah.
So, but maybe this is my fault. Maybe it's because I paused and rewound to see. So I saw the gun being, or the drink being switched or whatever it was. So I was like, oh, that's the bad guy. So it's my fault. I shouldn't have paused it, but it wasn't as good as the first. First one was crazy good.
To be fair, the second time I watched it, you see it and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I should have seen this a mile ahead.
I heard number 3 is good though too.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to see that.
The Benoit Blanc character is just money.
Yes.
Daniel Craig.
He's so good.
Yeah, the accent. just everything.
Yeah.
And this was the first one was also,
and he's like kind of dumb but very smart at the same time.
He's amazing. He's like no other character. And then the first one with Ana de Armas, that was my first time ever seeing her, great. And I was like, oh, she's out. She's cool. Hot. She's money.
Yeah. On Brand. It's a new show coming out September 30th. Jimmy Fallon. Is it Jimmy Fallon?
You sent it. I don't remember who it is.
I think it's Jimmy Fallon.
It's like a marketing show, right?
It's an advertising-based show to come up with ideas. They bring 10 everyday Americans in to come up with ideas for billboards, commercials, etc. And it's a contest to. They're basically pitching to companies, and then whoever gets chosen like ends up winning some money.
That's all I got for TV and sports, or not for TV and movies and music. I haven't been listening to much lately, to be honest. Not much. I guess Bieber's new album came out. Didn't listen to it. I haven't listened
to it either.
Yeah.
But hey,
One Bieber album a year.
Let me tell you, Spotify's most streamed
there we go.
Of all time.
All time. Bad Bunny's on there.
Bad Bunny's number one. Un Verano Sin Ti. 20.1 billion streams.
With a B.
Billion with the B. Starboy, The Weeknd, 17.4 billion streams at number 2.
Wow.
Ed Sheeran at number 3. Division, 16.9 billion streams. Can you guess number 4?
Do I know the person? Is it Taylor Swift?
No.
Is it? Am I a fan?
No.
No. Is it old or is it new?
You won't be as soon as I win this bet.
Oh, it's Olivia.
It's Olivia Rodrigo.
Shit.
Sour, 15.5 billion streams.
Okay.
And at number 5, The Weeknd again with After Hours, 14.8 billion streams. Most streamed albums of all time on Spotify.
Dude, I'm telling you, I am a fan of Olivia. Like, she's awesome. Okay, I can't wait. $25? Dang. Dumb of me.
Okay, and then the last thing I have for this segment,
send it to you in Venmo. I'm gonna send $25 Venmos to you.
Yeah, make sure you put it on public and then write some crazy shit so your coworkers can see. You asked me before we started, recording the episode, actually earlier today, to write down my top 5 most anticipated movies for the rest of the year.
Okay,
do you have your list?
I do, and we have some of the same ones.
There's some crossover.
So you go ahead, go.
Okay, so I actually put down 6, but I'm gonna exclude Avatar. I'm gonna throw it out there.
Oh, thank God.
Avatar's on the list, but that's not my top 5.
Okay.
My top 5, for whatever reason, I want to watch this, and just because I'm such a big Leo fan, I don't know that it's gonna be a great movie.
That looks good.
One battle after another.
No, it looks good.
Teyana Taylor's in it. It does look good. We'll see what it's about.
I asked Tori if she wanted to see it. She said no. I said, what?
Why?
The trailer is great. And she's like, no, it's a boy movie. And I was like, what?
It's a what?
A boy movie, or more of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes she just doesn't want to watch, certain, it's like me, not wanting to watch, I guess, quote unquote, girl movies.
What does that even mean?
I don't,
Jeff?
Careful. Okay, come on now. But me and you can go watch it. We'll enjoy our boy movie together.
All right, great. At number 2, The Smashing Machine. And these aren't ranked in order, but
just that you want to watch.
My list. Number 3, we talked about this on a past episode. Good Fortune, the Keanu Reeves Angel movie.
Yeah.
4, Frankenstein. That trailer just got me, dude.
Yeah, it's mine.
It looks so good.
Yep.
And then 5, we just talked about it. The Wake Up Dead Man, Knives Out mystery.
Mm-hmm. Money.
That's my list. Do you have any that I did not have on here?
Yeah. Do you know who Chris Stuckman is? The YouTuber?
No.
So he's the YouTube movie review guy. I think he's one of the most popular, maybe the OG guy that, had a great channel for reviewing stuff. He became a director, and he made a horror film called Shelby Oaks, and just kind of, I think, crowdfunded for it. And it's out soon. And I heard good things. He's been, kind of like promoting it for years now. So it comes out soon. And then I put Black Phone 2.
Okay. Those never really grabbed me.
Black Phone, the first one, banger.
Really?
Loved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it actually scary?
It's scary, thrillery. It's Ethan Hawke, right? He's the guy, the bad guy. And like the kids that he killed or kidnapped, they're calling the newly kidnapped kid in the room, and they got to help him get out. Good premise. Loved it. Don't really remember how it ended, so I need to rewatch. And then the last one I have is the Bruce Springsteen movie, Deliver Me From Nowhere. It's starring your boy from the one on Hulu. What's his name? Barry something. God damn it, I can't think of it. Whatever. It's the Bruce Springsteen movie.
Okay.
It looks good.
All right.
I can see his face right now. But my dad loves Bruce Springsteen. I love Bruce Springsteen, and I heard good things about the biopic. So.
Okay. I don't know if I'd watch those, but Let me know.
Yeah, you wouldn't watch the Bruce one, but
all right. Sports.
You ready? Is that what is that from? Is that ESPN?
Isn't that NFL?
Yeah, you know, but like which network though?
I don't know.
Anyway, damn, we got a lot. We
gotta fly through this. It's okay. It's gonna be a longer episode.
Okay.
Good stuff though.
Okay, so I'll be brief, dude. I'm really upset and sad with how all the sports went this past weekend. We had first on Saturday, Michigan got their shit rocked by Oklahoma. Made us look bad. We're now ranked number 23 in the AP. I think it should be lower. Did you watch any of that?
No.
So we looked bad. And Oklahoma looked pretty damn good. Their quarterback is money. And then I guess we both can talk about this. Our fantasy teams suck. You lost.
George Kittle, man.
George Kittle had a hamstring.
Hamstring let me down. Otherwise, I would have probably won.
Yeah, he was doing well, and then you lost by what, like 10?
8 points.
8, 8. So yeah,
okay. Something like minor.
Yeah, so I think I lost out of my 5 leagues. I think I lost 4 of them this week, which is just rough, right? I know.
Crazy.
For someone that plays a lot of fantasy, it's like, God, you suck. Then the Lions yesterday, don't even get me started, just looked putrid. Couldn't do anything on offense, and the defense was Swiss cheese. The Packers are good, and the whole Micah Parsons thing, I hate to say it, he looks pretty good. And the Lions, with their OC and their DC change, you know what that means, OC, DC, when I say that? Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. So they lost both of their like second and third most important coaches, I guess, behind their head coach, Dan Campbell. So lots of changes with the Lions, and it just didn't look good. Any other NFL takes? Because you watch Red Zone all day on Sunday. What'd you think?
How do you know that?
Because you were texting me nonstop.
I thought it was just kicking you out of your account.
Oh no, no, it wasn't. I had 4 screens going. Because I was using YouTube TV, who I bum off of another friend.
Okay.
So I had Red Zone on one, and I had I think it was the Pittsburgh Steelers and Jets on one because that was a banger of a game. Then I had the Browns and the Bengals on one because I was cheering for Garrett. I texted Garrett.
Oh, really?
Our friend who's a coach for the Bengals, and I was like, yo, good win, tough win, needed that. And he was like, hell yeah, brother, or something like that. And then I had another one on account. Oh, I had the Patriots. I had the Patriots and the Raiders, also a banger. So
yeah, the games are fun to watch.
Yeah.
I did not finish watching the Buffalo Bills game. Well, actually, I don't even think I
oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah.
And then the Colts quarterback went off too, huh?
Daniel Jones. Yeah, but no one played him in fantasy. Let me ask, so you're new to like watching every Sunday, right? Do you get burnt out like halfway through? Can you watch a full 7+ hours of football straight?
I think so. I think I could.
Okay.
Especially if it was a weekend where I didn't have Cairo.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
I get a little burnt out, I'm not gonna lie.
You do?
I think at least for me.
Well, that's because you're in 5 leagues.
Well,
the emotional weight.
No, I see. The thing is, I don't even check my scores like all day. I say that, and then I try not to. And then, because I know it's going to make me mad. But this week, actually, I was trying to also move around while watching Red Zone. So I was doing a push-up for every point scored in the NFL.
For like any game?
Any game. And I made it
just
to...
one push-up? Per point. Okay,
one push-up per point. Just to move around and like, not just sit on my butt all day. And I made it to, I think, like around the 3rd quarter of the opening games. Then I was tired. I took a nap. So yeah, it didn't last long.
It was fun to watch. I'm looking forward to the. I think this is year 3 for me, right? I think this is the most. I finally feel like I'm starting to understand like who a certain player is, or still don't know what the fuck I'm doing though. Yeah, but yeah,
we'll keep everybody updated.
It's the most interesting it's been to me now
because you know it more now.
Yeah,
you're a savvy vet.
No, I'm not. No. There was this moment though, because I was playing Lawrence, right, and he had Bo Nix as his quarterback, and I was like, it was jumping all over the place, and the entire time I'm like, because he was fucking up, he was playing terrible, and I was like, yes, yeah. And then there was it switched back, and my dumb ass, like I'm over here thinking, because it was switching between that game and the Niners game, because I had Brock Purdy, and then it switches back to the Broncos. And he makes this great pass, and I'm over here like excited, and then I'm like, "Wait, no, that's not
Bo.
my guy.
That's not Purdy. That's Bo."
Yeah, exactly.
It is confusing though sometimes, right? It's a lot moving on.
It's a lot. Okay, Crawford versus Canelo.
Because I have the man you
weekend?
don't. Yeah, it's this Saturday.
I'm gonna go with the Mexican.
Okay, Canelo.
I
like Canelo. I'm going Crawford.
Did you see what I put down in your notes?
I did see what you put down, and I'm not going to say it because I'll get in trouble for saying it. I'm going with Crawford because I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win. I think he's the best fighter in the matchup, and it's not based on anything else besides I think he's going to win.
I want to know what your reaction was when you saw the dog.
I just was like, this motherfucker. Like, God damn it.
For context, I know people are listening like, what the fuck are they talking about? Jeff sent me his Google Doc. He shared it with me, so I had access to the document
editor
editing. And I just put a note next to this pick for him, which I thought was fucking hilarious.
I see why you see Crawford. Yeah.
Anyway, all right, moving on. Okay, so for those that may not know, there's a journalist whose name is Pablo Torre that uncovered or revealed this past week that Steve Ballmer, who is one of the wealthiest owners, if not the wealthiest sports owners in the NBA and beyond, may have used $28 million in a no-show endorsement deal to funnel extra money to Kawhi Leonard. He's the owner of the Clippers. Mm-hmm. So this was back when the Clippers acquired Kawhi. He basically uncovered that there was like this under-the-table deal.
Yeah, this is 2020, right?
Yes, through an under-the-table endorsement deal through a company called Aspiration, which was this eco-friendly, go green, let's plant trees and make the earth cleaner.
But it turned out to be
fake, basically.
Like a scam, right?
Yeah. So Ballmer invested $50 million in Aspiration around the same time that Kawhi came to the Clippers.
And signed, yeah.
Creating suspicion. Kawhi received $28 million in endorsements and another $20 million in company stock through the deal, totaling $48 million. $40 million, $50 million.
Mm-hmm.
It was a no-show arrangement deal. So this guy, Pablo Torre, basically went through the contract. And for this endorsement, it was basically like must promote, in short, to put it in like a stupid simple
easy
way.
terms, yeah.
Like must promote the company if he feels like it.
So like doesn't need to do
anything basically,
right?
Or anything. So yeah, the deal reportedly required no work from Kawhi. The NBA launched a formal inquiry this past week, hiring a law firm to conduct the formal investigation. The Clippers have denied any wrongdoing. Steve Ballmer has denied any wrongdoing. And the potential penalties that the NBA could impose are fines up to $7.5 million, voided contracts, and they could enforce future draft pick forfeiture for the Clippers.
Yeah.
What do I think? I think I don't think it matters what I think. First of all, for this, I don't think this is the first time it happens. I think this happens
a lot.
It's even more in the NBA. This probably happens literally all the time.
In every sport.
For every sport. I think it's shady.
Yeah.
But I also just think that that's just the nature of how the world works.
We talked about this, right?
Where there's a lot of money being tossed around, right?
Cheat until you get caught.
Yeah. And for context, the reason a salary cap exists per team is to prevent wealthier team owners from basically buying out all the best players in the league. It's basically just to make it an even playing field.
Yeah, you don't want one team with every player. Yeah. And to be honest, I'm not saying that like people or teams should cheat. I think it's good that
that's not true. Let's run it back a few episodes. What we talked about?
That was me saying like you should do everything you can to gain a competitive advantage. And if you do get caught, that's on you. But in this sense, you're right, as if I were the league, I would definitely want to make sure that, you know, the Clippers or Steve Ballmer or Uncle Dennis or Kawhi or whoever is following the rules for the salary cap, because you want teams to be, you know, somewhat equal in terms of parity, right? You don't want the Warriors from 2021, 2022 just wrecking the league.
Happening all the time. Right?
Yeah. You want, you know, a competitive league where a team like the Thunder can win this year, and then next year, who knows, and all that stuff.
Yeah, because then you have the potential to ruin the entertainment value for the what the sport is, right?
Yeah.
And then it ruins it across the board for
and we're Kawhi fans, so I think
we went to the same high school.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting because we don't know Kawhi, right? But we just, at least for me, I bet you like he didn't really, maybe he didn't know what was going on, or we don't even know if it's all true. That's the thing. We don't
know. Yeah, we don't know. To be fair, like we're not saying that this is a definitive outcome.
Yeah,
right?
They're gonna investigate. So it's interesting to see, at least for me, like what's gonna happen with it.
In fact, I sent you the podcast today. So Pablo Torre had the first episode where he basically runs down everything that he uncovered and basically gives context on the entire situation. And then on Twitter, Mark Cuban was defending Steve Ballmer, basically, and Pablo Torre had this interaction with him and basically invited him to come on the podcast,
which is cool.
And yeah, which was cool. And also, like, Mark Cuban is a very like stand up guy in that sense, like across the board. Like,
he's a bro, but he's a well spoken.
He is a bro. Yeah. He is. Yeah. He seems like a really cool guy.
Oh, he's awesome.
I listened to the entire episode basically, and he's just basically, in short, again, to try to put it in a simple way, and I encourage everyone to go look this up and listen to the episode on your own. He's basically saying, like, what you think you're seeing is probably not really what it is, because for a team owner to give this much exposure for this amount of money would be like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's like, why or how could he be so short-sighted to do this when he's one of the most intelligent people ever?
Yeah.
Right.
He was basically saying that there has to be like something else going on, and this is probably more to do with like the actual company itself being a scam.
Right.
Yeah. And
not so much the owner of the Clippers.
Right. Exactly.
Maybe other people involved, like you said, but not necessarily Ballmer. But who knows?
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
I mean, it's so early, but it's just like a very hot story right now.
Yeah.
And it's also kind of just random that it's Kawhi of all players. And I mean, he is obviously like one of the top talent in the league if he can stay healthy.
Yeah.
But just I thought it was like random. Like, what? This is crazy.
Yeah. Thank you for sending that to me, because I didn't know everything until I listened to the podcast today. So
yeah. But I think that's enough for that topic, right?
Yeah.
What else you got?
For sports, that's pretty much it.
All right. Hot takes.
Yep. Go.
All right. My hot take, and this is based on this clip that I sent you from, I think it's Bill Burr he's on a podcast, and he's giving his take on, there's a difference between people that read and people that are the subject of what you're reading. And the point that he's trying to make is that there's a lot of really dumb people out there that just read and swear that they're smart.
Okay.
So what I have written down is, just because you read doesn't make you smart. Some people have no self-awareness and the ability to understand nuance and underlying tone, or even go and do things for themselves. So like in short, what my hot take is that I hope, whether it's someone listening or beyond, and we've probably all encountered these types of people, you come across people that just because they read like the article or the book, they think that it equates to doing the thing or like lived experience. And that is not true.
Okay.
And we should just try to avoid being that type of person.
Do you think that people that read literature more so and books are more intelligent than your average?
I'll give you this example, and this is not to be, misconstrued with, reading doesn't make you smart. Reading and like learning things, that's how you become smart, right? This is more like business bro reads a bunch of like how to start a company, but has never started a company, and is talking as if he knows how to start a company. Because he read the article on how to start a company.
Got it.
That's what this means.
Got it.
And so my hot take is that people need to stop doing that.
Okay.
And that's just one example. I think there's versions of this across everything.
Yeah.
So, and maybe I've been guilty of this too. I think we all have in some.
But we learn, we grow.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yep.
So my hot take this week is that as we get older as men and our physical capabilities change, I think we need to be maybe more honest with like what we can do physically. And you sent this to me, and it was the quote unquote the 12 physical tests that every man should be able to pass, but most can't. And it's this list of stuff, and I'll go through a couple of them that, things, physical feats that a quote unquote man should be able to do at all times, whatever. And I just think that's stupid. I think it's dumb to say that, you're not a man if you can't, it says run a mile in under 8 minutes. Or you're not a man if you can't bench press your body weight. Or you're not a man if you can't perform, it says 10 consecutive pull-ups. That's the big one. Like, that
is the big one.
Like, okay, and I think I'm in decent shape, but I can't do 10 consecutive pull-ups right now. So I think what the hot take is for me is just your fitness is your own, and don't try and like buy into this bullshit of like, oh, you're not a man or you're not a strong woman if you can't do every single physical feat that these fucking influencers say to do or whatever.
I think your hot take ties to my hot take.
Yeah, it's like similar.
It's someone being like, let me tell you how I'm the expert on like what it takes to be a fitness person.
Yeah, exactly. It's like oh, you're not really
you're not
in shape
with reality.
It's like, come on, dude.
So, I mean, we should all strive to be healthy and more physical.
Yeah, but your fitness is yours. Like, don't ever let anyone tell you, oh, like, you're not good enough. You're not a man or you're not a strong woman because whatever.
I think the internet is just filled with trolls, people that try to,
and it makes people mad like me.
Yeah, and get people mad for
so
clicks.
It works.
But there's also on the other side, I think it's also just filled with people with this superiority complex or this desire to feel valued or valuable. Like, just because I can do this, let me show you why I'm so much better than you are. It's like, no, you're not. So yeah, I agree.
What hurts this week for you, big dog?
And to add, last thing to add to that, after we sent each other that initial post, I sent you the video of this guy that I follow.
Yeah.
He's like a super fit, strong ass dad. He makes great content. And then he even made posts like basically giving his take on it and giving like percentages of like people across the planet.
Yeah, that can do some of these things.
Can't even do like a push-up, you know? Basically putting it into perspective, like you're fine. Like the majority of people can't do these things. Yeah, we should all strive to be able to be stronger, more
get
physically
better,
fit.
right? Yeah.
But like it makes no sense to think of yourself as lesser just because you can't do these things yet.
Hell yeah,
brother. All right. What hurts this week?
Yeah.
Moving.
Yeah.
Moving always sucks.
It does.
How is it that we live in the day and age of robot DoorDash delivery, self-driving cars, and there's no solve for moving?
Dude, there never will be,
Can we just get like some AI like solve for moving everything?
Build it.
I don't know.
Yeah, moving sucks, dude.
Moving fucking sucks.
Well, I'll help you out though.
Okay. I would
seriously. I will.
All right. I'm down. I will take you up on that.
Cool.
If you're down.
That's all you got for what hurts?
No. Waiting for Cairo to get into the after school program. So he recently started TK. And a few notes on this. One, there's way too many kids per class.
How many?
Like it's like 32 kids
of TK
for one teacher.
Oh no,
that's a lot.
That's way too many.
Yeah, I'm like, how can you give attention? And I was sharing this with my brother. It's fucking crazy to me because I do my best as a parent to raise Cairo well, and I will boldly say that I know for a fact that he's a well-behaved kid. Out of like how consistent I am with him, there's other little motherfuckers and motherfuckettes over there that just aren't well-behaved from like some poor-ass parenting. No, I have no shame in saying this. They're out there, and I know for a fact that this teacher is probably having to devote all this attention to correcting the behavior because little Johnny's mom and dad didn't put in the work. And then it's like Cairo doesn't get the full attention that he deserves just because some other parent didn't appropriately discipline their kid.
There may be other factors to why Johnny is acting that way.
For sure. You're not wrong.
But yeah, oftentimes the parents...
a general statement.
Yes.
So that's one. And also just note on society, and I'm not the first to think this. I'm not unique in thinking this way by any means, but the fact that school gets out at 2:30 and the work schedule is like the 9 to 5, and then you have to leave in the middle of work to go pick up. It's like, it's just causing this like stress,
what do you
strain.
Do?
Like, what the fuck? How does this even make sense?
Do they have after school daycare, like Club Discovery type stuff?
They do, but he's on the list, but it's just like, it's so many kids and they just don't have the staff that he's on a waiting list. And it's like, it's been a month now. And thankfully, my work has been flexible up until now to allowing me to go and, to pick him up and do the things that I have to do. But like, what if you don't have that option? It's crazy. So that's my words this week.
Nice. Well, not nice. Sorry.
Yeah. I get you. What you're saying.
For me, golf has been crazy lately, right? The schedule. So we had 3 matches last week. I think 2 matches the week before. And whenever we have a golf match, I have to miss my 4th and my 5th period. So today, one of my golfers, at practice, she was like, "Hey, Mr. Warren, do you know that your 5th period kids don't like you?" And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, they don't like your class and they don't like you because you're always absent." And I was just like, "Oh." oh God, it just kind of hit me
You're
right.
always absent.
Well, yeah, because remember, I miss so much for golf. I miss all these days of class, my 5th period and my 4th period sometimes because I have to go to these golf matches that start at 2 or 3 p.m.
Was there a sub?
So a different sub will come in every single day and just kind of hang out with them while I give them sub stuff or, sub plans or whatever for the kids to do. But it's just different. So it kind of like made me mad, not mad today, but a little upset that, I'm out so much, but also just, I want to be a better teacher for those, 5th and 4th period kids. So the fact that they said that like they don't like the class, I was just bummed.
Maybe it's a good thing.
Why?
Not that it's happening. Maybe it's a good thing that like now it's like.
Well, I know.
At least now you know.
But how you can't fix it because golf goes until end of October, so it's another month and a half of me being out at least once a week, more so at like 2 or 3 times. So it's just a lot of missed class, and it's just tough.
True. But now, since you can have some sort of communication, or at least.
Well, yeah, I've talked to them. I'm like, look, this is
temporary.
I didn't expect to have this AP literature class 5th period when I'm gone so much for golf, but it is what it is. You do what you can.
What you got?
Yeah. I think I'm kind of being spread thin a little bit right now, and I'm not doing anything well. But I'm doing everything kind of mediocre at the moment.
Well,
get better, Jeff. Do better.
You got a plan.
Yeah, it's all good. Okay, let's go to what feels good.
My what feels good is just being optimistic about my career
Nice.
and the future. I feel like I say this pretty often, but I feel like I'm doing well, and
Nice.
I don't know. I've just had this point of self-reflection where I'm like, okay, I'm 31. Done some cool shit so far, and it just makes me excited about like what's to come. And I'm just hungry. I'm an animal.
Oh,
I just want to fucking, just kill.
Okay,
Creatively.
there you go. That's good.
Yeah.
Kill creatively. For mine, I put down our trip to India was fun. Great trip to India.
Yeah, that was very relaxing.
It felt good. It was relaxing. It was fun.
I probably drink.
But it was a great 3 days. 3 days hanging out, 3-day weekend, money. Couldn't have gone any better. Shout outs real fast. Shout out. We put just kind of on Instagram. Give us some topics or shout outs, people, whatever. My cousin Trevor, he wanted to ask us very quickly our favorite video game consoles of all time and why. What's yours?
Probably the Game Boy Color, just because of the nostalgia.
Ooh.
Nostalgia. I remember being a little kid. I remember I had a birthday. I don't know how old I was. I was little. It was a birthday in San Diego, and I got my very first Pokemon game and Game Boy Color for the first time, and the same birthday. And I was ecstatic. I was so fucking happy, and I played that motherfucking game nonstop. And the feeling of playing this Pokemon game for the first time is just. It's a high that I've been chasing my entire life.
Game Boy Color.
I'm just kidding. I just wanted to add a little dramatic sauce.
What color was your Game Boy Color?
I think I had a Pokemon edition. It was yellow.
Ooh.
It was a Pikachu Game Boy Color.
Dang, I can remember seeing those. Mine was purple.
My brother had like the bluish purple one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have the SP with the backlight, the one that flipped open?
That was the next Game Boy I got. I skipped the Advance, and then I got the Game Boy.
Oh, the Advance was the one that was like horizontal. That was a good one too. Dang, classic. Mine would be the PS2. The PS2 and me just got along very well. Classics, left and right.
Yeah.
Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank.
I'm a little bummed that I just skipped that entire console because I feel like I skipped so many relatable core memories like Grand Theft Auto, all the games you just mentioned, or the early Call of Duties. Like, yeah,
you missed a lot.
I had the first Xbox. I never had the Xbox 360 or the Xbox One. There was like a huge gap. I did have the GameCube though. That was another good one, but and then I got the PS3. That was like the next.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then another shout out real fast. John, one of my old students, he said the NFL is back and the Ravens are taking it all.
That
didn't age very well, John, after last night. Sorry, big dog.
The Bill said nope.
Yep. All right. Ready for draft time?
Yep.
We'll make it quick.
All right. We're going to do this quick. 5v5 draft for this episode, which this was a suggestion, right?
Yeah. This is from Gunzel.
Top 5 retirement hobbies for the future.
We want to pick up when we're 60, 65, done with work and ready just to find new stuff to take up our time.
Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Got him.
Got it.
Got him.
Okay, go.
I had a feeling you were going to do that.
I always go rock. I'm a rocker.
Golf. Number 1.
You can't choose something you already do. Yeah, you can.
Yes, I can. What? Trust me, there's going to be more than one few on here.
Okay, so you take golf.
That's the top one.
I'm going to go fishing. I'm going to go fishing.
Ooh, that is a good one.
I don't fish now.
But you will.
But I'm looking forward to getting back into it. My dad took us fishing all the time. And I wish I went now, but I just don't. I need to get back. What
kind of fishing?
So we would go creek fishing at Taboose Creek, where you kind of let the line go down. Yeah. That kind of, and then you get the little nibble and pull it. Yeah. Money. And then deep sea fishing is fun as well, but I prefer the creek fishing.
I don't know about deep sea fishing.
Dude, you got to come with us. Like, it's fun.
I'm okay, dude.
Actually,
that is
maybe
my biggest
right.
fear.
Maybe you're right. Maybe when we're old and retired, like, we shouldn't go out there. Last time we were out there, my dad, who's 59 right now, hit his head so hard he had a big old cut and was bleeding the whole trip. Yeah. Okay, go.
I'm just laughing at some of the things I put down. Jesus, I'm a wild man. Wood shop.
Okay.
That's something I would want to do.
I'm going to go youth sports coaching.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like coaching grandkids.
I would not want to do that.
Really?
Fuck those.
Oh, really? You wouldn't coach any of your grandchildren's teams? That sounds so fun to me.
Maybe. Probably
youth
not though.
Sports like basketball or baseball, being like the assistant coach. So you have no real responsibility. You just go hang out and just throw balls at kids?
No.
Okay.
Painting.
Oh, okay.
Was another one.
Interesting. Darts.
That's a hobby?
Yes. I'm going to get really good at darts when I'm old and retired. I'm going to have a dartboard and I'm going to just challenge you every time you come over. I'm just going to take all your money playing darts.
I feel like this is not a... okay.
That's a hobby. That's a game. It's an activity. I'm going to pick up darts.
Okay. I don't know.
Well, how is it not a hobby?
All of mine are like creative.
You can be creative throwing darts.
Okay. I'm not gonna say the ones I'm laughing at.
Why?
Because it's not real. Stupid.
Wasn't it like investment opportunities in certain places that you like to go to?
Yeah, it is an investment opportunity in places that I like to go to.
So say it.
Strip clubs.
Yeah, exactly. Just say it. It's not a secret.
No, I'm not gonna put that on my list. I just thought it was fucking hilarious.
Oh, honestly, that is a hobby that many retired people have.
Yeah, there have been some strip clubs that I'm like, why is this 65-year-old man just chilling in the corner?
I mean, what else is there to do?
No, that's not gonna be on my list. I'm gonna put down photography.
Okay, that's a good one. Bingo. I'm gonna wreck the bingo hall.
That is a good one.
I'm gonna wreck the bingo hall in my retirement home.
That seems.
When my wife and I, when Tori and I are moving out of our home into a retirement community, you bet your ass I'm gonna be at bingo every single day.
Okay, I was going to say writing a book, but I have to follow up with some sort of game. I'm gonna go chess.
Oh, okay.
Which I probably need to get better at.
Last one for me. Sudoku.
That's a good one.
I'm just gonna start doing endless Sudoku and crosswords and other games like that to fill time.
That is a good one. Is that 5 for you?
That's 5.
All right. You want to read yours back?
Yep. I got fishing, youth sports coaching, darts, bingo, and Sudoku.
Nice. Mine are better. I have golf, wood shop, painting, photography, and chess. Mine are definitely better.
Whatever. I'm going to be boring when I'm old and retired. I can already tell and feel it.
Another one, I don't know why it's not on here, but another one that I would have considered too is ceramics.
Oh, okay. Pottery. I think I'm going to become, when I retire from education, I'm going to need to get another job. I don't think I can just be retired fully
and just chill.
I think I would love to work on a golf course, maybe be involved somehow, a nice place like that. Maybe I could be the carp man or the beer man.
Groundskeeper?
Yeah, groundskeeper, beer man, something like that.
Marshall?
Marshall. There you go. I can just say hello to everyone as a team.
Pick up the pace.
Oh, dude, I'd be good at that. Actually, no, I'm too nice.
Hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm too nice. I wouldn't be good at that.
I mean, maybe you'll be grumpy by the time you're old.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Especially if you have more back pain or something.
Yeah. All right, players. That was episode 24, the Kobe Bryant edition of Midlife Crisis, the podcast with
just the right amount of overthinking.
You forgot it for a second.
I did, well, because I was looking at the time.
No.
This was a longer episode, but this was a good one. We're back.
We're back. We'll be back next week.
Yep.
Same time, same place.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's have a good week.
Peace out, brothers, sisters, people.
Bye. Bye-bye.